Today we will learn about the importance of font size in web design, choosing the right font family for your website, the impact of color in web design, the role of line height in web typography, understanding hexadecimal color codes in HTML, the importance of font size in web design. Font size is a crucial element in web design, as it determines the readability and accessibility of the text. A font that is too small can make it difficult for users to read, while a font that is too large can be overwhelming and distracting. It is important to find a balance between legibility and aesthetics when choosing a font size for your website. In addition to affecting the user experience, font size also plays a role in search engine optimization (SEO). Search engines use algorithms to determine the relevance and quality of a website, and font size is one of the factors they consider. By using an appropriate font size, you can improve your website's SEO and increase its visibility in search results. Choosing the right font family for your website. The font family property allows you to choose the typeface that will be used for your website's text. There are many different font families to choose from, each with their own unique style and characteristics. When selecting a font family, it is important to consider both the aesthetics and functionality of the font. Some popular font families for web design include Arial, Helvetica, Times New Roman, and Verdana. These fonts are widely available and are easy to read. However, if you want to add a more unique touch to your website, you may want to consider using a less common font family or even creating your own custom font. The impact of color in web design. Color is a powerful tool in web design that can be used to convey emotion, create contrast, and guide the user's attention. When choosing colors for your website, it is important to consider the psychology behind each color and how it will affect the user's perception of your brand. Color can also impact the accessibility of your website. For example, using low contrast colors can make it difficult for users with visual impairments to read your content. It is important to choose colors that provide sufficient contrast and are easily distinguishable from each other. The role of line height in web typography. Line height, also known as leading, refers to the vertical space between lines of text. This property affects the readability and flow of the text and can be used to create a sense of hierarchy and structure within the content. When choosing a line height for your website, it is important to consider the font size and the length of the text. A larger font size typically requires a larger line height to ensure readability, while shorter blocks of text can benefit from a tighter line height to create a sense of cohesion. Understanding hexadecimal color codes in HTML. Hexadecimal color codes are a way of specifying colors in HTML using a combination of numbers and letters. Each color is represented by a 6-digit code that starts with a hash symbol hash. Using hexadecimal color codes allows for greater precision and control over the colors used in your website. It also makes it easier to maintain consistency across your design by using the same color codes throughout your site. In conclusion, the font size, font family, color, and line height properties, as well as hexadecimal color codes, are all important elements of web design that can greatly impact the user experience and overall effectiveness of your website. By understanding these properties and how to use them effectively, you can create a website that is both aesthetically pleasing and functional. Remember to consider the readability, accessibility, and psychology of your design choices, and don't be afraid to experiment with different combinations to find what works best for your brand and audience. Thanks for watching. Wait for more informative video.